So there's this cursed half pipe behind the cemetery, and whoever drops in on it is killed and then granted unlife or something. At least that's the plot of this new comic book. I felt like I really had to show you. Welcome back to Rad Rat Video, a channel about skateboarding in all of its forms, which is something I've said a lot, and it's usually skating in videos or video games and things like that. It's never been a comic book yet, but now it is. So I wanted to check out this skateboarding themed comic called Rad Wraith, and not just because of the name, although that definitely helped a lot. I of course had nothing to do with this, but I saw this pop up in comic stores and I felt like I had to grab one. If you do want a copy of it, you're going to want to move pretty quick. I have 2 comic stores in town. One of them had no idea what I was talking about. The second one had 2 copies. So it just came out this week, but I wanted to show you what this is like and see if this is something you might be interested in. So I'm not going to read through this whole comic with you, but I do want to give you a little bit of a taste of it because there's some supernatural aspects to it and references to actual skateboarding, but then again, the skateboards don't look like real skateboards. So it's kind of interesting, but just to set the scene, here's the first part. To this gang, skate and destroy was a lifestyle. For wannabe skater Grom, it was about to become his curse in a story we call the Rad Wraith. Sup, Mall Grab? Hey, Mongo. So I already like it because they're using skateboarding terms to name the characters. And so essentially what's going on is the big kids want the young Grom, I mean that's his name, but that's also what he is, to come skate the half pipe at the cemetery to prove that he's good enough to join their crew. So that's essentially what's going on here. The problem is the half pipe is known for killing somebody in the past. So we flash forward to midnight. We've got a half pipe that looks like it's made out of bent 2x4s. I don't know how you would do that. You would definitely use plywood for a terrible half pipe and then maybe something a little nicer for a good half pipe. But anyway, so the kid drops in and he gets caught on a nail, I guess, and then his face gets just absolutely torn off. Horrific. This is definitely an adult oriented or adult rated comic, I guess we'll say. And so the kid dies and the older kids decide that they're gonna just bury him at the cemetery because it's a cemetery anyway, so why not? But check this part. A cemetery it was, but unfortunately for them, this cemetery was built on an ancient Indian skate park. And so we got this guy. I don't really know what the story is entirely, but we know that the kid wakes up the next morning at home and he's fine. I want to point out what his trucks look like though. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about, where it's like inspired by skate art but not like accurate. But anyway, so the kid goes to school the next day and he's fine. Like there's going to be some mystery here that's going to be solved. There's this creepy shot of, I don't know, like the haunting of the ghost of the Wraith or something like that. So yeah, we'll skip ahead a bit and we'll see what happened after the kids buried him the night before. This zombie monster came out of the ground and like I don't know what's going on yet. It basically ends with a mystery where this other skater is being like hunted down by the monster. Oh, Clarence, I think you remember me. Nobody calls me Clarence, fuckstick, and I don't fucking know you. You know me, Clarence. You promised me I'd get to skate with you. I'm just here to collect. And then there's a little promo for Rad Wraith 2. So it seems like maybe the kid has split into 2, where like there's a zombie version of him, but he's also just at school again. Or maybe he transforms at night. His skateboard has a tongue and scales. I'm not sure what to make of that, but it definitely looks like a lot of fun. So that was a look at Rad Wraith comics. I don't know where this is going to go. This is just the first issue. But yeah, it'd be better to know about it now than to know about it on the 5th issue and you can't find the old ones, you know. So yeah, check that out. You can buy it on their website and download it. And if you do, you can thank me for that, because I tried to download a copy of it, and so that I wouldn't have to try to show you the pages. You know, it'd be nice to have a clean copy. And it didn't work. Like, it said, you need the secret page password to be able to download this. And so I had to contact support, and they made it possible. So you can download it now, but you couldn't at the time. And there's links to that in the description if you want to do that. If you like seeing me talk about comic books, I have a channel called Rad Rat Comics where I do that. It's normally like weird, crazy stuff from the 60s. That's typically this type of stuff I look at over there. But yeah, that's the kind of thing you like. You can see more of that. But yeah, that was Rad Wraith Comics. If you enjoyed it, you can pick that up. I do have some more fiction reviews coming up. There's a skateboarding book that I read. I've got some notes on it. I'm trying to find an opportunity to record it. But again, things are pretty crazy right here. But stay subscribed if you want to check that out. And I will see you then. Thanks for watching.